Assalamualaikum. Today we want to show you our programming one project. Our title is Electricity Calculation System. This is our group members, Muhammad AFIQ, Muhammad ASYRAF, myself, and Muhammad DANISH. We are from group 1B. Let's move on to our project summary. Our project is created to calculate and generate electricity bills for both residential and commercial buildings. We calculate the highest and average and lowest usage. So let's move on to our objective. Firstly, we calculate electricity bills for residential and industrial buildings based on specific tariffs and consumption patterns. Secondly, we support multiple tariff categories, including low voltage, medium voltage, and peak of peak rates. We also track and summarize total average, maximum, and minimum consumption and cost over a defined period. And lastly, we provide accurate and clear monthly billing details to the user.
So we will start on our analysis. We have our input that is electric, building type, and category. Next is the process. From here, we can see the formula of our calculation. And lastly, the output, which will display the monthly bill, the total bill, the average, highest, and the lowest electric consumption. Now, we will continue on our flowchart. So let's start with our flowchart. But first, we will initialize the I equal to 0 because we'll be using array to store the data. So first, user will input the building type, either 1 or 2, and then the user will input the electric consumption to check for different prices. And if the prices is less than 3, then it will automatically become 3 because that is the minimum requirement. And then the monthly bill will be displayed, and user will be asked to continue or to exit the program. If continue, the whole thing will be repeated. Now let's go to the type 2. So for building type 2, there are four different category: D, E1, E2, and E3. And the whole process is similar. So let's see one of them. First, the user will enter electric consumption and the price will be checked. The same, each of the category will have a minimum prices, and user will be asked to continue or to exit the program. As you can see, the other categories are also the same in terms of the calculation. And lastly, we'll uh, calculate the total price, total electric, and the minimum and the maximum. So we'll look how many loops it will have and check the minimum, maximum, and calculate the total price. Lastly, it will be displayed and the program will end. If user input any wrong code, the system will display system error and the program will end. And here is our pseudocode that we make from our flowchart.
Okay, next we're moving on to our source code. In our source code, we included arrays such as electric, category, and price. And we do if statements for each building. One is for residential and second is for industrial. But in industrial, there has another if that we call nested. We have category D, category E1, E2, and E3. And we put for our output. Let's test the coding. So if we try our coding first, the first one we try residential. If I put building type 1 and I put such a simple output, we proceed with if I want to continue or not. If I want to do another next, it will repeat the statement. And if I say no, it will calculate the total electric consumption and thus tell the total price. Okay, next we are going to test the industrial one. So in the industrial, we have four types for tariff category. If I want to put the low voltage category, I just put the letter D. I put the electric consumption, and if I want to proceed, I just type yes. And if I don't want to, I just type 0 for no, and it will calculate the same thing, the same output. But what if we put incorrect statement? If the user put other than 1 and 2, it would just cut the coding and straightforward to system error. That's it from us. Thank you.